Greetings. This is the first in many videos that I'm going to go through certain things that I've experienced as an animator in the industry. This applies to many different industries. As long as you're using Maya, this is a very common tool that is often overlooked. This tool I'm going to explain is constraining. Or constraints. I will first give an example with parent constraining in terms of how it works in Maya. I'll just load any object here. I'll just move it over here, and I'll add, let's say, a locator. Okay, so hypothetically, let me change the background here so you can see the locator as well. Let's just say that we want this object to be controlled by this locator. Now, first I'll just do that process in Maya. So it's simply selecting your parent first and your child next. This means this is going to be driven or controlled by this object. And I need to find the constraints menu, but that's not here because we're in the wrong category. Let me just switch over to animation. And there we go. We have the constraint section. I'm going to go down to parent. I'm going to go open the options box. And here we go. We have a few settings here. Just be sure that if you have an object that is in a different position, that is the child, different than where the parent is, you need to have what's called an offset in order for this object to stay where it is currently. So that is where this comes into play. You want to maintain offset of the parent constraint using translates and rotates. We're going to select all for translates and all for rotates. So that means anything we translate or rotate on this object will be constrained onto this object. So this object will be locked in this current position and be moved by this object. So let's apply that. And you see nothing moved. The scene is the same. But when you select the child object, you will see the color change here in the channel box. This indicates that the constraint is applied to this object. And you can even see here, down here in this information here, you can see that there are different, what they call, let me just expand that. So we have rotation, decomposition targets. We got information there, and we got the locator here that's showing a weight value of 1. That means this parent, which is called locator, is the constrainer object for this child. And this is basically, it tells you from what object is this constrained to, and you can see right there the name is locator. And if you select this locator, you'll see in the outliner that's the same name. So if you're always curious as to how to find the object that this is constrained to, you can always look here. So that gives you a nice hint. And then if we rotate, we'll see that everything is following based on the pivot of the locator, because that is the parent. And we can do translates as well, and everything moves as expected. So for now, I'm going to end this tutorial just so you have a basic outline of constraints. I'm going to go into much more advanced situations and how you can utilize more features about constraining. Thank you very much.